Welcome back to our channel, where we explore all things related to engines and automotive maintenance. In today's video, we'll be delving into an important topic that every car enthusiast and engine owner should be aware of: crankshaft failure and how to extend its life. The crankshaft is a critical component of an internal combustion engine, and understanding the causes of failure and implementing preventive measures can help you avoid costly repairs and keep your engine running smoothly for years to come. Crankshaft failure in an internal combustion engine can occur due to various reasons. Here are some common causes of crankshaft failure. Fatigue failure. This is one of the most common causes of crankshaft failure. Over time, the repeated stress cycles that occur during engine operation can lead to fatigue failure, especially if the engine is subjected to excessive loads or high RPM. Bearing failure. The crankshaft relies on bearings to support its rotational motion. If the bearings wear out or are damaged, it can cause excessive friction and stress on the crankshaft, leading to failure. Improper lubrication. Adequate lubrication is crucial for the smooth operation of the crankshaft. Insufficient or contaminated lubricant can result in increased friction and heat, which can eventually lead to crankshaft failure. Detonation or pre-ignition. Detonation or pre-ignition occurs when the air-fuel mixture in the combustion chamber ignites prematurely or unevenly. This can subject the crankshaft to sudden and excessive forces, potentially causing failure. Misalignment. If the crankshaft is not properly aligned with the other engine components, it can experience excessive bending forces, leading to failure over time. To extend the life of a crankshaft and minimize the risk of failure, consider the following tips. Regular maintenance. Follow the manufacturer's recommended maintenance schedule for your engine. This includes regular oil changes, filter replacements, and inspections to ensure proper lubrication and identify any potential issues early on. Quality lubrication. Use high-quality engine oil and ensure that it meets the specifications recommended by the manufacturer. Regularly check the oil level and change the oil at the recommended intervals. Additionally, use the appropriate lubricants for other engine components, such as the bearings. Avoid overloading and high RPM. Avoid subjecting the engine to excessive loads or prolonged periods of high RPM. Operating the engine within the recommended limits will reduce the stress on the crankshaft and help prevent fatigue failure. Monitor engine temperature. Excessive heat can accelerate wear and increase the risk of crankshaft failure. Make sure the engine cooling system is functioning properly and monitor the engine temperature regularly. Overheating issues should be addressed promptly. Address engine issues promptly. If you notice any signs of engine problems, such as abnormal vibrations, knocking sounds, or loss of power, have the engine inspected by a qualified mechanic. Addressing issues early can prevent further damage to the crankshaft and other engine component. Corrosion. Corrosion can occur due to the presence of contaminants or moisture in the engine oil. It can lead to pitting or erosion of the crankshaft surface, compromising its structural integrity over time. To prevent corrosion, use high-quality oil, keep the engine oil clean, and ensure the engine is properly sealed to prevent moisture ingress. Improper installation or assembly. Incorrect installation or assembly of the crankshaft can result in misalignment, inadequate bearing clearance, or improper torque settings. These factors can contribute to premature failure. Always follow the manufacturer's specifications and guidelines when installing or assembling the crankshaft. Engine vibrations. Excessive engine vibrations can put additional stress on the crankshaft. These vibrations can be caused by various factors, such as misfires, imbalanced rotating components, or worn engine mounts. Regularly inspect the engine for any signs of excessive vibration and address the underlying causes promptly. Foreign object damage. The presence of foreign objects or debris in the engine can cause significant damage to the crankshaft. This can occur due to poor air filtration, inadequate maintenance, or accidental ingestion of foreign objects. Regularly inspect and clean the air intake system and use quality air filters to minimize the risk of foreign object damage. Balanced rotating components. ensure that all rotating components in the engine, such as the crankshaft, pistons, and connecting rods, are properly balanced. Imbalances can cause excessive vibrations and stress on the crankshaft. During engine rebuilds or repairs, make sure to balance these components to promote smooth operation and extend the crankshaft's life. Avoid rapid temperature changes. Rapid temperature changes can cause thermal stress and deformation in the crankshaft. For example, sudden cooling through water splashing on a hot engine can lead to cracking. Avoid exposing the engine to extreme temperature fluctuations whenever possible. Quality parts and maintenance. When replacing or repairing components in the engine, use high-quality parts that meet the manufacturer's specifications. Additionally, ensure that all maintenance and repairs are performed by qualified technicians who follow proper procedures. Insufficient oil pressure. The crankshaft relies on adequate oil pressure to ensure proper lubrication and reduce friction. Insufficient oil pressure can result from a malfunctioning oil pump, clogged oil passages, or worn-out oil pump components. Regularly monitor oil pressure and address any issues promptly to prevent damage to the crankshaft. Improper engine break-in. During the initial break-in period of a new or rebuilt engine, it's crucial to follow the manufacturer's recommended break-in procedures. Improper break-in can lead to inadequate bearing seating and premature wear on the crankshaft. Take care to gradually increase RPM, avoid excessive loads, and change the oil as recommended during the break-in period. Over-revving. Operating the engine at excessively high RPM for prolonged periods can put excessive stress on the crankshaft, leading to fatigue failure. Avoid unnecessary and prolonged high RPM operation to protect the crankshaft and other engine components. Contaminated fuel. Contaminated fuel can contain impurities, water, or debris that can damage engine components, including the crankshaft. Always use clean and high-quality fuel from reputable sources to minimize the risk of fuel-related issues. Balanced harmonic damper. The harmonic damper, also known as a vibration damper or crankshaft pulley, is responsible for reducing engine vibration. A balanced and properly functioning harmonic damper helps protect the crankshaft from excessive torsional vibrations that can lead to fatigue failure. Ensure the damper is in good condition and replace it if necessary. Regular inspections. Regular inspections of the engine, including visual inspections of the crankshaft, can help identify early signs of wear, misalignment, or other issues. Pay attention to any unusual noises, vibrations, or oil leaks, and promptly address them to prevent further damage to the crankshaft. Proper warm-up and cool-down. Allow the engine to warm up properly before subjecting it to heavy loads or high RPM. Similarly, after operating under demanding conditions, allow the engine to cool down gradually before shutting it off. Proper warm-up and cool-down routines help minimize thermal stress on the crankshaft and other engine components. Avoid engine lugging. Lugging refers to operating the engine at low RPM and high load, typically in a high gear. This can put excessive strain on the crankshaft and other components due to the high torque demand. Downshift to a lower gear when necessary to maintain proper engine RPM and reduce stress on the crankshaft. Remember, each engine design and application may have specific considerations for crankshaft maintenance and longevity. Consulting the manufacturer's guidelines and seeking advice from qualified professionals can provide additional insights and tailored recommendations for your specific engine. If you enjoyed this video and found it helpful, please give it a thumbs up and share it with fellow engine enthusiasts. And don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more informative content on automotive maintenance and tips. Thank you for watching, and until next time, keep your engines running strong and your crankshaft spinning smoothly. Take care and drive safe.